used to be able to do a thumbnail and then share the video before going live. Okay, I just need to get a sound confirmation and video. Book a shot. All right, trying to make this quick as possible. Can't believe this, what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a notification of this live stream on my iPad. Yeah, I can't believe it. Usually the notification is hidden, but I can see it on my iPad. Notification. Can't believe it. Okay, I'm going to give it another minute. I'll go ahead and jump into it. I need to get through this as fast as possible, Lord willing. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay. Shalom. Barak atah Yahweh. Barak atah Yahweh Shai. Barak atah Yahweh. Barak atah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayla Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Bahashem Urkah Kadash. All praises be to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His Son and our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. To the 144,000, and double honor and respect to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Coming back at you with another lesson, flowing in the Spirit. Flowing in the Spirit. So I want to briefly go into this topic tonight. The Holy Spirit jumped on me to go into this lesson. So, let's go here first. Looking at the scriptures, when we swallow our pride and submit ourselves to the will of the Heavenly Father, not only just keeping the commandments, but mentally just meditating on Him. Imagine being married to a woman. She sets up a shrine every year to commemorate her marriage with her first husband before he died. She's lighting candles. She's got an altar set up over the fireplace. Hey, look here, Missy. We all getting ready to go be with the Lord, okay? You, me, and Him. What you gonna do, baby? We all getting ready to go be with the Lord. So if we're not meditating on Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the Spirit is not going to sup with us or share intimate secrets. So the Most High is jealous like that. We're meditating on something else. Our new position at the job. Okay? Unbelievable. Our birthday. Our baby shower coming up. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So here it is. You're married to her, but every year she sets up a shrine with candles lit. She's crying and bowed down at the damn fireplace that she done turned into an altar. Imagine the rage you would feel. Now you simps, you probably kneel down next to her and be like, hand me a tissue, honey. Unbelievable. Anyway, I don't want to get off topic. You simps will be kneeling down right next to her crying. So, what I want to go into is submitting ourselves to the Heavenly Father. So it takes a mental, physical, and spiritual dedication of time, sincerity, integrity. Let's go here. Blue Letter Bible. Yeah, I need to make this quick. Blue Letter Bible. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 10. So the Most High is a jealous power. So he's looking for our time, energy, and effort daily. Daily. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 4, which is a sacrifice unto him. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 10. I went to 2 Corinthians. My goodness gracious. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 4. Let's go up to the top. There's something that I want to show here. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea. Now remember, let's keep going. And were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat that same spiritual meat. So what is this getting after? When you're looking at meat, it's something that is good for us. When you're looking at being baptized, it's immersed or washed by the word. So this literally happened, but through humility and meditating through the scriptures, the Holy Spirit flows and teaches us that this is also the doctrine. You see, Moses is also a teacher. This is the doctrine, and Moses is also a teacher and leader. That cloud is the rock, Yahawashi. Remember, Ezra described it as a large mountain. You see? So that's Yahawashi. Let's keep going. And were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, and did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Hamashiach. See? So yes, this literally happened. A so-called UFO or chariot of the Lord led the children of Israel through the waters, through the flood, through the sea. But it's also a spiritual meaning behind this. Let's look up the word baptized. I'm going to show this. Let's go to it. Let's look up that word baptized. Baptized comes from the Greek. Yep, I was going to get that. See, that's the spirit. I'm going there next, brother. Baptized, baptismo, to dip, repeatedly to immerse. So this is being washed by the word as well. See? So there's also a spiritual significance here. Washed by the word, which is Yahawashi Hamashiach. We can't miss that. Cleanse, dipping, submerging, to wash, clean with water. Say what? Clean with water. To wash oneself. See? As Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so shall also the Son of Man be lifted up. Let's go here. The second, what is that rock? That's the Spirit. I'm there. I just went and pulled it up. See? 2 Samuel 22, verse 1. And David spake unto the Lord. Let's go right to the point. 2 Samuel 22 and 3. Go to 2. And he said, we got to go to the top. And David spake unto the Lord the words of this song in the day that the Lord had delivered him out of the hand of all his enemies and out of the hand of Saul. Everybody is back in their lot in the reincarnation. Now, and he said, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. See that rock we just read in 1 Corinthians 10. You see that? This is beautiful. See? And he said, the Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, the God of my rock. In him will I trust. He is my shield and the horn of my salvation, my high tower and my refuge, my Savior. Thou savest me from violence. So that flood and that sea is going to be delivered out of peoples, multitudes, nations, and tongues. The woman that sits on many waters. See, I will call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Watch this. When the waves of death come past me, the floods of the ungodly men made me afraid. So the new floods is going to be hot liquid lava. The elements shall melt with fervent heat, and they're going to become liquefied, and the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. So that rock is the doctrine of Yahushua, and it's literally going to manifest into the great fathership, the rock of our salvation. Lord willing, I'm amongst that number. Lord willing. Let's go to the comment board. So when we're looking at this thing, to be baptized means to be immersed in the word, not trying to drown a brother. Are you crazy? It's teaching brothers. That's baptism. All were baptized unto Moses. It's not trying to drown a brother. Talking about, did you get it yet? No, I'm trying. You know. The hell is this? Let's keep going. Brother Kazak Ban Yahweh, Psalms 18 and 30. As for God, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all that trust in him. A buckler is a protective instrument, a small shield. For who is God save the Lord? Or who is a rock save our power? So we need that same rock that delivered our ancestors out of ancient Egypt and being led through the waters, through the floods, is being delivered out of that woman that sitteth upon many waters. America, that's going to be literally flooded with hot liquid lava by these nuclear missiles, followed by blazing chariot fire. That's the new flood, where the Lord is going to make a way out of no way, to make a highway or a way out of no way, the chariots of the Lord. I know you see it. See, let's go here. Let's go here. We're going to stay in 2 Samuel 22. Watch this. 2 Samuel 22, let's go to verse 5. When the waves of death come past me, The floods, the what? The floods of ungodly men made me afraid. This is the new sea, if you will. America, the whore that sitteth on many waters. And she's going to be bathed by hot liquid lava, nuclear missiles. So she's getting ready to get multiple rides. The virgin daughter of Babylon. Ain't going to be no virgin no more. No more. All right? I'm just telling you. 2 Samuel 22 and 5. When the waves of death compassed me, the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The enemies of Israel, stormtroopers, Gurkha troops, UN troops, the feds, followed by nuclear missiles, and the blazing chariot fire. The sorrows of hell, say what? The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. So this is going to become hell on earth when these missiles hit. Death all around us. Disease, pestilence, famine, war. That's going to be liquidated. The Most High is getting ready to put America through a liquidation sale. She's getting ready to pay back all that she stole. This is a liquidation sale here in America. The daughter of Babylon. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress I called upon the Lord and cried to my God. And he did hear me. And he did hear my voice out of his temple. And my cry did enter into his ears. The chariot is going to be given the command to go and deliver the house of David, followed by the remnant, elect. Then the earth shook and trembled. What can make the entire earth shake and tremble? Nuclear missiles, followed by the laser and chariot fire, the so-called UFOs. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations of heaven moved and shook because he was wroth. See? So the Lord is going to come with massive firepower. Is what it's talking about. The Lord will come with fire. Massive firepower demonstration. Let's go to the comment board. See what we got. One moment. One moment. Hey, here we go. Comment board. Yep. So that rock we read about in 1 Corinthians 10 is Yahushua. Brother Kazak Ban Yahweh, Psalms 62 and 5. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. So whenever you have a solid foundation, that's wisdom. So Yahushua is an embodiment of that wisdom. So right now, the elect is unmovable by being straight and steady in the doctrine, but are going to become lifted up into that rock or the fathership. But right now, the elect is not being moved off the straight and narrow path of following Yahushua and his teachings. But this is going to manifest into a physical stability and deliverance, or the rock of our salvation. And Lord willing, I'm amongst that number. Psalms 62 and 7. He only is my rock and my salvation. He is my defense. I shall not be moved. And God is my salvation and my glory, the rock of my strength. and my refuge is in Yahweh Shai. Yup. Somebody posted Zechariah 14 and 12. Let's go to Zechariah 14 and 9. So Yahweh Shai is being lifted up because his doctrine, or a banner, that banner being lifted up is Yahweh Shai. You see? Well, let's go here first. Somebody post Zechariah 12, 9, and 10. Well, we got to go here first. Let's go to Exodus 17 and 15. Somebody ain't with me. Well, you about to be with me now. I'm not going to drown you. And I'm damn sure getting ready to douse you with some water. But if a nigga can't get it, we moving on. Ain't no sense in drowning a brother. Or a Negro. That ain't a brother that has to get drowned and still don't get it. Let's go to Exodus 17 and 15. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Yahweh Nissi. Let's go into it. Let's look at that, what that is. Yahweh Nissi. Yahweh is my banner. See? So that's ultimately the teaching. All were baptized unto Moses. When we looked that up, we looked it up already. No need to go back to it. In 1 Corinthians 10. That don't mean drowning a brother some damn where. It's teaching, washing the congregation by the word, being immersed in water. The baptism of water by the word. So that banner is the teaching. Whenever you teach, or let's say you got a corporate table set up to advertise your business. You set up what? A banner. Even when we go out, we set up a placards. That word banner breaks down into placard or banner. See? Yahweh Nissi. The name given by Moses to the altar, which he built in commemoration of the discomfiture of the Amalekites. Amalek is in power now. See? So that word banner also breaks down into placard. Whenever you set up a business, it's called what is it called? A stand, or a business stand, where you have a table set up, you got a banner. It might be Wells Fargo, whatever the case may be. That's teaching ultimately. Somebody post Isaiah 13 and 1. See? Yahweh is my banner. Where it breaks down into Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Because Yahweh Shai is the mediator. See? Let's go here. Thank you for posting that. Right here, brother GMS humble servant, Aharon, Zechariah 12 and 9. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. Verse 10. So the Lord is going to bring judgment by his right arm, Yahweh Shai. Zechariah 12 and 10. And I will pour upon the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and of supplication, and they shall look upon me, whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him as one mourneth for his only son, and shall be in bitterness for him as one that is in bitterness for his firstborn. We just read about Yahweh Shai that was pierced, crucified. So his doctrine is being lifted up. His name is being lifted up. And we're going to look upon that that disfigured body in the kingdom to come. So, hey, look, this Bible is absolutely amazing. So Yahushua was in the Old Testament. So that banner, let's go into that banner that we read, Yahweh Messiah, in Exodus 17 and 15. Brother, let's read this. Brother GMS, humble servant, Aharon. Banner, noun. Banner in the noun form. Piece of cloth attached to the upper end of a pole or staff. From the Old French, bannière, flag, banner, standard. See? And ultimately, that staff represents Yahushua. Okay? Is he not called the rod, the shepherd? Somebody ain't with me, but that's okay. I'm not going to drown the brother tonight. Hey, you about to get baptized tonight. Hey, this is heavy, man. So Moses lifting up a serpent is analogous to teaching. Wow. Let's keep going. See, let's go here. Brother Kazak Brown Yahweh. I got about 10 minutes left in me. Brother Kazak Brown Yahweh. And Brother GMS humble servant. Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner. Say what? Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles. See that? So this high mountain is the daughter of Babylon, America. And the scripture that comes to mind is Jeremiah 51 and 25. See? So this doctrine with the name on the banner or label, the author of the doctrine, is on full display. Yahweh and Yahushua, which carries the doctrine. We cannot separate the name from the doctrine or the doctrine from the name. That's bugged out. I'm reading the book. Who's the author? You see, that's bugged out. Well, what's the name of the book you're reading? I don't know. So the name cannot be separated from the doctrine, from the author and finisher of our faith. Yup, Brother Kazak Ron Yahweh, Jeremiah 17 and 17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. See? So this banner is a standard. Moral codes, ceremonial codes, dietary codes, judicial codes, statutes, commandments. A banner is a standard. Ultimately, a doctrine, and essentially is the constitution of the government of the house of David. Nobles, kings, after the order of Melchizedek or Melchizedek. A governmental structure. Brother Mayaka Allah, looking up the word banner, an ensign, something lifted up, standard, signal, pole, ensign, banner, sign, sail, standard. I'm thinking about Isaiah 11, but no reason to make this too long. That the Lord is going to lift up that ensign, a standard, Yahushua, that's coming with fire. So shall they fear the name of the Lord. You see, from the west, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. The same way was done in ancient Egypt, but better. That's Yahawashi, the angel of the Lord, coming back in a cloud, the fathership. You can't make this up. So right now, signals are going up. The signs are on display. The elect teaching on the highways and byways with placards with the 12 tribes sign. So these, these are heralding the arrival of Yahawashi. No king just shows up in the village, unaware. The heralds go forth, sounding the alarm and blowing the trumpets. Look up herald. Somebody post that definition. Bookashot. What is a herald? Herald. Kings don't just show up in a damn village somewhere drinking beer. Okay? They send forth heralds. And the route got to be cleansed and cleared up. Make ye a way in the wilderness. So the route got to be clear and secure. So his security detachment goes forth. His heralds go forth. The king is coming. Brother Kazak Van Yehuda, Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in. Like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So right now, that standard is being broadcasted, published by the teaching and preaching of the word in the name Yahweh, Hashem, Yahawashi. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi. Heralding his return. Brother GMS, humble servant, herald, a messenger, a what? A messenger, envoy, which breaks down into ambassador. You don't get a senior leader showing up on your doorsteps, ringing the doorbell, knocking on the back door. Anybody home? No, that lacks class. That lacks nobility. He sends his ambassadors, political envoys, governors. The king is coming. This is beautiful. Something else I wanted to say here. What is a messenger? Angels. Remember 2 Ezra 1, verse 38 on down. So these are the sons of light, the sons of God, the lesser lights created by Yahawashi, broadcasting this doctrine across the land of gross darkness. I want to go here. See, let's go here. Malachi 2, Malachi 2 and 7. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the law at his mouth. For he is a messenger of the Lord of hosts. And when you go into that word messenger, angel, pastor, preacher, prophet, priest. You can't make this up. Let's go back to the definition of herald. You can't make this up. Brother GMS, humble servant, Aharon, herald, messenger, envoy. So that breaks down into ambassador. Wow. Let's go back and close out here. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 2. Let's go back to 1. Moreover, brethren, I would not that ye should be ignorant how that all our fathers were under the cloud, and all passed through the sea, and were all baptized unto Moses in the cloud and in the sea, and did all eat the same spiritual meat, one doctrine, one spirit, one way, one path, a straight and narrow, even the splitting of the Red Sea. Okay, a straight and narrow path, which is the way and the doctrinal teachings of Yahweh, of Yahushua. Look up something here. Yeah, the area that they cross in the Red Sea is the Suez Canal. It's a little more shallow in the north part of that Red Sea, the Suez Canal portion. But ultimately, a straight and narrow path is the way of Yahushua. And baptism is being immersed or teaching as well. Being washed by the word, to be immersed. And remember, the straight and narrow path also represents the doctrine of Yahushua and his lifestyle. I am the way, the truth, and the life. So it's not just the doctrine, but it's living the doctrine as well. Eating his flesh and drinking his blood. So it's holistic approach to health and wellness, if you will. The bread of life is that way, the truth, which is Yahushua, which is essentially a straight gate, a straight and narrow path. So Moses' deliverance did happen, but right now it's spiritually occurring, and it's going to manifest into a highway out of no way deliverance. The Most High is going to do better than what he did with our forefathers coming out of ancient Egypt. I only got room for one more. One more. Let's see here. Okay, yep. Brother Kazak Ban Yehoda. Yeah, we got to read this one too, though. Let's go here first. Brother Basic Wisdom. Proverbs 4:18. But the path of the just is as a shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day, deliverance. Remember, the chariot was what? It was a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. So this is the embodiment of Yahushua, which is coming in a great rock, the rock of our salvation, deliverance, which Ezra described as a mountain. Well, let's go here. Brother, Proverbs 8:17, yep. Love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Let's go here real quick and close out. So yes, this physically happened. Let's not get it twisted. But it's also going to occur in our time. Better and bigger on a global scale. The elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But the major, greatest show on earth, and Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey ain't got nothing on Yahweh Ba'Shem and Habashah. It's going to occur here in America. See right here. Psalms 11:1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. In the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain. This is not talking about climbing Mount Everest with a backpack and a bandana on. It's talking about you lifting up a banner. This is deliverance to that rock of our salvation that we read in 1 Corinthians 10, 2 Samuel 22. Somebody post Isaiah 60, it's either 8 or 9. Who are these that flieth as a dove? Let's close out there. Psalms 11:1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. In the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain. This also connects with Psalms 55, somewhere around verse 4 and 5. If I had wings, I would fly like a dove, being changed bodies, these mortal bodies changing and being caught up into the chariot or the great fathership, the great pavilion, the refuge. See, let's get one more. Brother Kazak Ban Yahweh, Isaiah 60:8. Who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? You can't make this up. That's the elect changing, bodies changing, and being caught up into the fathership, delivered. Isaiah 60:8. Who are these that fly as a cloud? Who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? Surely the owls shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. So no man is going to save us. But as the elect is glorifying Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, he's going to exalt and glorify his vessels created for mercy and get them fame in all the lands where they've been put to shame. 2 Ezra 14:13. Now set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from thee mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature. We got to get out of that spirit, starting with me, of trying to save every damn body. You're not going to have to chase down the elect, asking them to read, study, read the scriptures, search the scriptures. The elect is going to wear out this Bible and just constantly want looking to get fed. Not going to have to put somebody in a Nelson chokehold. You're going to get it now, nigga. No, that's a waste of time. And you might get a murder charge behind it. Waste of time. The elect is going to be chasing down the answers, constantly searching and seeking to be edified or fed, built up. That meat that we read in 1 Corinthians 10. Essentially, the lamb. That's Yahweh Shai is talking about. That spiritual rock, that spiritual meat, the lamb, and the blood of the lamb is which we are building this temple, the sacrifice of Yahweh Shai's blood, and building on the chief cornerstone to be delivered and ultimately taken up to the rock around salvation. Hopefully this lesson has been edifying. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, or Kakadash. See you on the next lesson, Lord willing. And to water Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for the brothers helping to edify the body and feed the lambs. And to the beloved elders and apostles, to the Akwaf, listening and learning, in truth and sincerity and humility. See you on the next lesson, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharallah, and abide the bow. We got next, Lord willing, Barakatham, Shalom, beloved. Hopefully this has been edifying. Shalom, and abide the bow to Babylon. Shalom.